Hi, YouTubers. I gotta have you listen in on a video I'm doing again. Um, and it should be of interest, but I'm biased, so don't trust me. Judge afterwards. I'm setting up my other computer to do this. Screen and webcam, that's fine. Next. Okay, next. Entire screen to copy, yes, share. Okay. Well, I want to share with you some of the techniques I use to find real grants. It's hard on Google, and that's it. I mean, I think Google is terrible, to tell you the truth. It's good if you know exactly the name of the program or something like that. But to go in and say, well, I want grants, that's tough because Google will tell you, a billion people want to get your money. Now, here's some ways around it. One, if you want to use Google, and sometimes I do, but I never search all. Here's what you do. In other words, if you put in 10,000 grants in searching Google, now what you do is you click news, because see, that way you don't get anybody selling you something. You just get information about grants that are in articles or in newspapers and articles. So not somebody, hey, if you give me money, I'll get you a grant. None of that stuff is there. See? And so that's what. Then the other thing I do, I get over here to tools, and then you say, you put a date in there. Do you want the last 20 days? Do you want the last 50 days or whatever? And you click. And everything here will be a real organization that is in the news about giving grants. So it's very rare that you get a .com. All these will be real grants, but they'll be described in newspapers. So they'll be .coms, but the actual grant will be a .gov or a .org. Now, okay, here's what I found in this list here. Okay, Kevin Hart, he's giving out 10,000 grants, but he's doing it through nonprofit organizations. So it tells you about that. He's got a $10,000 grant for low-income entrepreneurs. Now that's sort of interesting, okay? Okay, here's another one. $10,000 to buy groceries, because so many people live in what they call food deserts. So what nonprofits and government agencies are doing are giving these grants to make sure people get good, healthy food to live in. Here's another one, $10,000 for struggling businesses in Illinois. Okay, this is a government program, $10,000. Okay, and these are all new. Don't forget, in the last 30 days, they became available, or will soon. Now here, Verizon works with nonprofit organizations. One is called the Center for Empowerment and Economic Development, and the other one is called Women's Business Center. And they're giving out grants, to people, $10,000 grants. So that's another, and it's low-income entrepreneurs. See, that's the other thing about that. Here's another one. This is another one. 10,000 grants for low to moderate income business owners or entrepreneurs. I don't know the difference, to tell you the truth. In a business or an entrepreneur, that sort of sounds the same. Here, how about DoorDash giving grants to small restaurants in Tennessee. Okay, so these are all new stuff. They just popped up in the news the last couple of days. Here's another interesting one. Emergency money for homeless people. Okay, you get up to $10,000 if you want to help homeless people. Okay, so that's it. You want to help your community? Here's $10,000, help homeless people. Okay, this is an interesting one. They'll give you $10,000 to $100,000 to buy equipment for your business if you're in a food industry. See, there's so much stuff out there that you have to learn how to use the system. And the system isn't going into Google and just clicking. Now, the other thing I use a lot is Chat GPT, okay? And I'll put this link in the description too. And here's how I use this. I put, hey, give me a list of 30 government and nonprofit organizations in Pennsylvania that provide grants to individuals to help pay their living expenses, include websites. Now, I know this kind of information well. Everything here is terrific. Everything is a legitimate a nonprofit organization or a government program that's giving out grants. You have the websites to follow up on it and everything, but that's the key, you following up. And here's another thing. After they showed me like 15, I said, hey, give me 10 more. and it just goes on. You could talk to this thing like it's a friend. And that's neat to know. And all these things. So that's how, if you really want to find this stuff, you don't go to Google. In other words, Google $10,000. Now let's see what I get. 10. Okay. Oh, we have 130 million websites. You don't want anything to do with that. Also, the other way to do it is talk to people. Now, I'm going to put a link in the bottom of the description too that gives you 9 organizations that will do grant research for you for free in your state, okay? So they're all listed here. HUD has an office that'll do that. Your economic development offices have that. And these are people you call, and that's better. It's better to find grants by talking to people, not just going in the internet. And you talk to them. So all the people here, whether it's healthcare, jobs, or fixing up a home or getting a job, or you're a veteran, all these organizations will do research for you for free. Now, I'm going to charge you $20, so you want to find the free one first. But we also do is we're so grateful of being successful, and we give our profits back to members. Every month now, we give $75,000 back to members, free. And you could apply. We have 4 separate grants, and you could apply for each one. You could win each one. You can't win one twice. So if you won all 4, then it's over. You have to stick to the government ones. Okay. So that's it. It's there's little tricks of the trade. I've been doing this 48 years. And I keep learning every day. And tell you the truth, AI is terrific. So dive in. It's free. Play with it. What the hell? It's like learning to ride a bicycle for the first time, or drive a car, or use your computer. This is a new technology that will make your life a little easier if you learn how to use it. Maybe you don't want to get somewhere faster and you'd rather walk instead of use the car. That's understandable. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So let me help you. letsgohelp.com. I can't help but see what kind of questions you got. Okay. I wish I could find grants for breast cancer to buy a house or buy. Okay. Breast cancer. Go to Needy, Needy meds, MEDS.org. Needy, NEEDY, MEDS.org. Okay, look for they have a tab for consumer. Let me get it here. Yeah, under healthcare savings. If you go to healthcare savings, in the middle, you'll see savings by diagnosis, okay? You go there, put in breast cancer, and you'll find dozens and dozens of nonprofit organizations that give out grants for people with breast cancer. My uncle got a grant for $150,000 to redo Botox. Wonderful, using your advice in 96. Good for him. Thank you so much. Where is the link you use? I'll put the links I'm talking about in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm classy, sir. I'm from India. I want to apply for American grant. Well, you have to be living here. And there are very few that I know of that, they give money to people in another country. There's a few, but I don't know them off the top of my head. Most of the stuff are for people living here. You don't have to be a citizen, you just have to be living here. Some you have to be a citizen, but not all. So it's for people here, okay? So I hope that helps somewhat. I got such a busy day. I got to get so many things I got to finish. So let me finish this and see you soon.